Welcome. We're glad to have you with us for the first ever Community Champions Spirit of San Antonio Awards. Proudly presented by the Volunteer Center at United Way. Join us in thanking all of our corporate sponsors recognized on your screen.
Thank you, and hello everyone. Thank you for being with us virtually to participate in this exciting event to recognize local community champions. Across Bexar County, we have seen people open up their hearts and step forward with their time, volunteering in a virtual setting or observing social distancing to help others. Like the prize fighters you are, it took fortitude, stamina, and guts. We appreciate you. We thank you. And now we honor you through the Community Champions Spirit of San Antonio Awards.
My name is Lewis. I am a volunteer coordinator with SAM Ministries, and we are here today to nominate Dream Donations, and we have Rashad with us. And we are nominating them for the Safety Net Award with the United Way. Their volunteer service involved at the beginning of COVID-19 supplying our resource hub with meals. This resource hub was intended and did outreach to people living without shelter. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Dream Donations stepped up while many other services in other parts of town might have fallen off. They ensured the ability of our organization to continue on serving people through street outreach, and as the resource hub came to a halt by continuing those donations, those efforts in service to the residents here at TLLC. We chose Dream Donations because, number one, of the generosity and their thoughtfulness to stay committed throughout the entirety of this pandemic. When many other things and businesses were closing down and having a hard time and keeping their support, Dream Donations stepped up in their support and just continued on without a hiccup ever.
So originally we had this model where we would take excess food from restaurants because at the end of the day, a couple years back, we decided that we wanted to help the homeless because we saw a man on the road who was suffering, and we just thought that there's so many people across the world that live like this. And my uncle actually did something like this where he takes excess food from restaurants in India and he takes them to the slums there, which are the homeless there. So it kind of inspired us to do something here. We decided that we would negotiate a price with the restaurants so they can get some money to recover from the pandemic, and additionally that we can use those meals that they provide and take them to the homeless. Now it's a minimum of 100 meals per week, but sometimes if we have extra funds, we even do up to 200 meals a week. Especially when COVID hit, it was pretty hard to find a way to alter our model. So I'd say we would each spend about 5 to 10 hours every single day just exploring different methods. And when we finally found a method that would work, there's also about 2 to 5 hours every day that we would spend contacting different restaurants and shelters that we could actually give the meals to. But there's that direct impact where we've been able to actually serve the homeless. This donation has made us cross 1,500 meals so far since June. So that's the direct impact of serving the homeless. There's also the indirect impact of people, youth and adults that are getting inspired by our work and that want to help in any way possible, and in other ways they want to do something of their own. Those people, if they get more involved in things like this in the community, that can really raise awareness, and more people around the world can start doing something like this. So truly, I think the impact can go globally.